Hello and happy 4th day of October to you. I hope that you're having a sensationally spooky day and that you're ready to spice things up a bit because today we're going to be leaning a bit heavier into the whole Halloween aspect of October and we're going to be listening to Grateful Dead. I must disclaim that this is not our first venture into this band. However, we previously listened to the first side of their In the Dark album, and the feedback that I received on that one was that that wasn't a true representation of what Grateful Dead can do and what the band is made out of. So fingers crossed, we have a bit of a different experience today with WORKINGMAN'S Dead. I have a good feeling about this. Starting off at the very tippy top of WORKINGMAN'S Dead, we have track 1 of side 1, Uncle John's Band. And that's a really interesting title already, so I'm excited.
First days are the hardest days, don't you worry. Think this through with me.
Not at all what I was expecting, not even in the realm. I mean, it feels very barbershop quartet with all the really beautiful harmonies and delivered so excellently, such amazing vocal control and amazing pitch. And there's this light brightness in the instrumentation, so much more acoustic than anything I could have imagined. And then we were delivered an emotional twist that was dispensed through the chord change from very major to all of a sudden a minor, kind of like a lightning bolt strike.
It's a pot dancer's choice, my friends. I want to know, will you come with me? Then will I be glad? Have you seen the light to the tide?
This excellent control over the dynamics and how the whole group is able to swell and build that way and then come down so softly, deliver this more pianissimo sound, exposes the control and talent that is in this group already just seconds in, minutes into this album.
Like the wind you go. Anybody's choice. Oh, how does the song go? John's band playing to the tide.
Ooh. The way that the drums and the guitars communicate in this part gives us a little bit of spice. It gives us a little bit of some Spanish flair, very romantic.
Got some things to talk about. Take his children home.
Ending on a chord of dissonance is certainly a choice, a strong one, I would say. So this was just the most confounding experience ever. I was geared up for some Halloween eeriness. It felt like we had a duality present. However, we had this light brightness and then into this more like rebellious kind of tone, but not necessarily veering into anything sad or scary. They really hooked me with the instrumentation, from the banjo to every single element that allowed for that acoustic nature to ring true and proud. And would you hate me if I compared this to the Beatles, specifically early Beatles, maybe Beatles for Sale, the 4th album? It really gave that vibe to me. At track number 2, we have High Time.
You told me goodbye. You didn't mean this. Don't let me go.
Straight away, we can feel an ambiance shift into a more Western kind of feel, and I think that is due to greater sounding production in the instrumentation. There's a little more emphasis on the notes. It feels like they're mixed a little bit more forward, and they're more prominent in the sound.
Living the good life. The wheels are muddy. I came to you.
I love love how the harmonies just come in so beautifully to add the most satisfying interruption to the steadiness that has been laid out through the verses and through the builds of this song. And then it acts as this huge amplification of the sound. Then we have that little chord in there that really gave us that really interesting twist to really sink our teeth into.
Wheels from Peter won't go. Tomorrow campaign. Living the good life. Well, I know.
At number 3 and second to last today, we have Dire Wolf, which is promising because it sounds kind of Halloween-y, kind of character-ish. Dire Wolf, maybe a little bit thrillery. Who knows? All in all, so far this entire side has been a lot sweeter and more upbeat than I was expecting. But here we have a slightly bone-chilling pivot, and it's really interesting because we have this plea in the lyrics to not murder, accompanied by the really striking sus chord, very impactful. So the way that those two kind of have a duet to kind of alter our state of mind in that little moment, pleading to not be murdered, is really, really cool. I like what they did there.
I beg you, don't hurt me. I want to die. 600 pounds of sin. You don't hurt me.
Ooh. This has to be one of my favorite ones so far on this side, at least at this very moment, because it feels very storytelling. I love this narrative nature coming through, and it also feels like it's being broadcast off of some old-timey radio station, or there's this like scratchy filter that feels so distant and removed, but it also like adds imagery of sepia tones coming through and like old TV stations.
You don't hurt me.
In these last 2 rounds of this section reappearing, we see a shift in the chord change, and it completely adds a new flavor. We, I think, have a 7th now, which launches us a little bit up. It just changes the mood ever so slightly, and in my opinion, it makes it a little more hopeful. Uncle John's band dips a little bit more into the realm of the Beatles for Sale era of Beatles. I feel like Dire Wolf dips a little bit more into Abbey Road. Cousin songs of this could be Rocky Raccoon, Octopus's Garden, and then I guess we could go into Sgt. Pepper's with Lovely Rita. A little more folky and storytelly, which is really, really fun. Número 4 y último, New Speedway Boogie. I feel like they're still keeping this country western facet alive with all the percussion. I feel that's very helpful, but really it lies in the chord changes and in the way that the guitar is being played stylistically. I really love the delivery of that harmony right there. It almost felt like a train whistle, like a toot toot. I need to re-listen to that. That was very cool. I feel that the most haunting moment of this entire side was delivered right there at the very tail end. The last seconds of this entire side were the most chill. So far, WORKINGMAN'S Dead is off to a great start. I really enjoyed side 1. I feel like my favorites are between Uncle John's Band, and Dire Wolf. Let me know which is your favorite, or if your favorite has yet to be seen and resides on side 2. Rest assured, we will be listening to at least one other Grateful Dead album in this month. I'm not going to say which, and I'm not going to say when. It's just going to happen when it does. I want to keep that little element of surprise alive. The grand moment has arrived to give our acknowledgement and sincere appreciation to our astonishingly ravishing October donation heroes. Thank you so very deeply to Marissa Martinez, Jerry Manas, Bob Charles, Rusty Lee, and Kevin Corkill. You guys mean the entire world to me. You guys truly are the reason that we can keep this going. I can't emphasize enough how grateful I am to you. I'm trying to find more ways to really show my deep appreciation, because I feel like I haven't hit the nail quite on the head yet. So I do have a tune for you, but I also wanted to let you know that you guys have priority with all your recommendations. I want to do whatever it is that you guys would love to hear. I would love to do it. I would love to do anything to show you how grateful I am for you and how much I love you. So here's a little number just for you. Marissa Martinez, Bob Charles, Jerry Manas, Kevin Corkill, and Rusty Lee. Oh, evening breezes of autumn, or the weight of a tear, sunrise in the morning, or the paralysis of fear. I can handle it all, the good and the bad. As long as you're here, I can fight off the sad. You give me strength, and I appreciate your kindness. You deserve endless bliss. Oh, endless bliss. You deserve more than this. I love you. Yes, today we are bringing back the feature of the ultimately highlighted October donation hero. Here's to Kevin Corkill and Jerry Manas. This number is for the both of you specifically. Kevin and Jerry, I want to thank you so much for everything. I pray a wave of light surrounds you and all the goodness finds you. You deserve all the wonders of this earth and more. I know October can be scary, but I think you're very brave. I wish I could be the same way. You inspire me, oh, you're inspiring, and I thank you for everything. You deserve every wonder on this earth. Till tomorrow, take it easy.